Guys, this is a totally impromptu video, but I have reasoning for why. I have been off my YouTube game for the past 2 weeks, dealing with some crazy life changes, and I want to update you guys, but I'm gonna do that at the end for the OG subscribers because I want to do the bulk of this video, why you clicked on this video, at the beginning, because Brian and I just found out that we are going to be moving into a new apartment, and this is the first apartment that we've really truly had together. Since, if you've been here since the beginning, you know that we did do another apartment in this building and move down the street, but this was our building in Austin, Texas. It was the very first time that we had lived together, and this is where we bought Milo and where we had Otis, and so I thought it would be fun to do an apartment tour before we leave because there's just so many good memories here, and I always wish there were more apartment tour videos in Austin, Texas. I feel like it's such a big place that everybody's moving, and yet it's so hard to find things, especially in the downtown area. So to give context, we live in East Austin, it's very close to downtown. We are on East 6th Street, which I'll show you guys, and we love East Austin. Like, I don't know if we'll ever leave because it just has our heart and a soul and all the good things. This was a great apartment for us because it became furnished partially, so we were able to get some of the furnishings, but you can do even more than we did in this apartment, and it was a really affordable rent for us. I'm not even gonna say the rent because they've been changing so much, so our rate was in COVID, so it was much lower, but I would definitely check it out because it is really affordable. I also want to give a disclaimer, this is not like the perfect apartment that's decorated so amazing. It is only 598 square feet, so we kind of had to get creative in our space, but it is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm talking too much. If I miss something, comment down below, but I'll show you guys now. Okay, so this is the front entryway. It's a little bit dark, so I'm gonna turn this guy on. But these shelves are a really interesting thing that we had. They're a little hard to style, but we found these bins, and sorry, that's just some mess, but we thought it was a fun way to display different things that we had. Those are 2 fake plants. And then these bins were from, I think, the Container Store. Then we bought random candles from ikea. This was more stuff from ikea, just bottles. This is my ever-growing mug collection that we have. This beautiful mirror that we are now going to hang up is from my friend Rebecca, and I am obsessed with it. This is a little wine rack. We found this at Home Goods, Target. And then we love displaying albums. This is one of Brian's artists that he helps to manage, and then this is an old Bruce Springsteen album, and then we just have some older candles. This part is not exciting, but it's just some bins to hold our stuff. And then we have our kitchen. So these definitely merge easily. This is Milo, he wants to say hello. So this is our kitchen. What I love about it is there's tons of storage throughout the whole thing. There was a pretty good amount of like space, honestly, to move around. This is my little coffee corner, and then we have the 2 pantries as well. It was just a good trusty kitchen. It wasn't anything crazy, but lots of storage and really easy to use, and we had dishwasher, all of that good stuff. So then this is our little nook, and I love this nook. This is a little back view, and then when you move in closer, I'll show you some of the more specifics. So this is actually something from Chewy.com. It is like a hidden litter box guy. We got some of this stuff like IKEA. We got this off Amazon. Candle, that's a cat drink thing. I'll link all of it down below if I can find all of it. And then this is like our little nook, and I love this. All of this is built-in shelving. This is just a mix of different things. Georgia and Nicole got me that book for my birthday, and it's some other books we use, and then like Brian's cowboy hat, some of our old, like a bottle that we had from Arizona. The top thing is a Home Goods with the fronds. That's a real plant, another fake plant. And then the little guys are just more IKEA stuff. Just cheap little things to fill all of the shelves that we had. Okay, I'm gonna flip around. This is our living dining area. So we got this from our apartment. I will find this and link it. I have been able to find it. It's honestly amazing. It's an adjustable table, so it goes up and down. Brian actually built this bench and then stained it, so this was a newer addition. And then this couch, I also love this couch, and it is from the apartment as well. So we rented that from there. I believe this is only wholesale, but I can look it up. Then this pillow is Old Target. That one is World Market and World Market. And then the blanket is just a little Target one as well. This is one of my favorite spaces overall in the apartment. The mirror is IKEA. The plant holder is Home Goods. And then my little fiddle baby. And then the TV and all that stuff came. Should we go outside? Okay, so this is the coolest part of the apartment. Bear with me if it's a little loud. So these are our plants. We got this little stackable thing from Amazon, and then all of our plants from different places, mostly just like local plant stores. And then our balcony is huge. This is gonna be so hard to leave. So if you look, we actually found these from our neighbors going to throw them away. And we loved them. We haven't been able to find them online, which is so frustrating. But if I can, by any chance, I'll link them. We have our little mat from IKEA. And then this is kind of a makeshift thing. This is a Home Goods table that was usually a bedside table, but we don't need it. This is our plan. And then ignore this junk back here. But this is the view. That is directly into downtown, so you can see how close we are. Which is just like amazing. Amazing, gonna miss that so much. Okay, so now we head into the room portion. This is my least favorite room. So this is just our bed. We got an Amazon stand underneath this. It's really convenient. There's so much crap underneath that. This was also from our leasing. I'm not a huge fan, but it worked, it did the job. Had a little Home Goods holder underneath it. You know, my Amazon salt rock lamp, my doTERRA diffuser, alarm clock. So this is part of the reason why we're moving. We just don't have enough space. So the dog kennel goes in here, our laundry basket, and then Brian's closets. But it is a pretty decent sized closet. As you can tell, we're hoarders, haha. Just kidding, kind of. But the bedding is from, I believe, Target. It's like a duvet, and then this is a weighted blanket. Oh my gosh, I highly, highly suggest. I'll show you that in a second. Got another not very exciting room, which, hello, is just the restroom. You know, it was had a good amount of storage, a nice little tub, all that good stuff. Nothing too crazy. And then the office. So crazy, my first office. So this is a little bit different than when we moved in. We just got this bike. I'm actually working with Mix for this month, so I'll link my code down below if you're interested in getting one. It's like, not gonna go into the full thing, but really liking it so far, just got it. So this is the cat thing. We're getting rid of this actually, and then Milo's dog bed, and then this is my office corner. We just have this monitor for a bigger screen, and then my little standing desk, and we try to maximize storage. So this is like a little storage thing that can also double as a seat. That's a storage cabinet. I got that from Amazon, that from Office Depot a few years ago. This chair, I think, from Wayfair. And I love this little space, being able to look outside and all that stuff. Oh, you're not supposed to have that toy. No, sir. No, sir. Milo chewing things. And then just to give you an idea, this is my closet slash storage slash mess. So a little bit smaller, but still a good size. Okay, that was so fun. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. We had so much fun decorating this apartment. I remember when my friend Rebecca came out was when we had decided we would just do it. We were actually supposed to stay here until July of this year, and then we were hoping to buy a home, which, hold on, let me slow my roll. I've been trying to get comfortable for quite a while now, but I think this is a good setup. I do my best heart to hearting and updating on the floor. Anybody else? But before those of you that wanted to see the apartment tour head off, this is a little bit different style video for me, but I'm a dietitian and I live in Austin, Texas. I do virtual counseling and talk about all things just like nutrition, wellness, do vlogs, and also debunking diet culture and stuff. So if you're interested in any of that type of stuff, definitely stick around. I'm also just gonna do a quick explanation for those of you that have been here for a while that may be wondering why I was a little bit absent or even why we're moving, that good stuff. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, so don't worry, it's not gonna go on forever, and I can definitely make a more in-depth video about this if you have questions about specific aspects. But Brian and I are moving because we were hoping to stay here until July, which is when our lease ends, and then purchase a home. But it ended up that we weren't able to because I'm self-employed. That was one of the reasons why, for the first time ever, other than when I didn't feel it was appropriate to post with world events, that I've missed a week of posting. And I was so sad not being able to be on here and connect with you all. I just hit 4,000 subscribers, which I know to some may seem so small, but to me seems so huge, and I feel so incredibly lucky for this community. So it's really hard to feel like I wasn't showing up during a time that for me was really exciting. But I've been going through some health issues that I've talked about on here of just extreme fatigue, brain fog, muscle pain, numbness, weakness, I mean, a whole host of other symptoms. And I've been trying to figure them out for so long, for years and years, but they were just really coming to a head recently. And it was really hard to figure out, I guess. Like, I just didn't know where to go, but I finally actually ended up getting some answers and got diagnosed with chronic Epstein-Barr, as well as mercury poisoning, or really high levels of mercury, plus a host of just other nutrients and stuff that were getting depleted from that I now need increased. But this was a really exciting thing for me because I've been dealing with this for so long, but it's also been a real whirlwind because my energy has been going up and down, as well as my focus. So some days I feel really good, and then other days I just feel really terrible, and it makes me feel like, doesn't make me feel creative. It makes it hard to edit and look at screens, and it just makes me feel like sometimes the only energy I have I can put towards the clients that I am committed to and have signed on. But some days I feel really good, like today, and those are the days I hold on to, and I work and I record apartment tours, which this, you know, is not my normal content. Let me know though if you do like apartment tours, like me down below. Like, do you like seeing people's homes and apartments, even if it doesn't have to do with their channel? I'm just curious. But yeah, I just wanted to be open about that because Milo, come here, I'm filming. Because I never want to make it seem like I've forgotten about you guys, because I never could. YouTube is, I feel like, one of my biggest passions, even though it's one of my smallest platforms, but I don't care. I just feel like the connections that we have on here are so special, and you guys just get me. And so I just want to say I appreciate you guys for getting me to the point I am today. Numbers don't matter, but it is cool that our community is growing, but at the same time just supporting me through the ups and downs and all of these crazy things that I know we're all experiencing during this pandemic and 2020 into 2021. And I know my issue of having this is very small in comparison to what so many people have, and we're so blessed. So I do just want to make sure I acknowledge that as well. But I'm here for you guys. We're in this together. Let me know if you've heard of someone that's gone through this, or if you've gone through this yourself or something similar, and we can chat, we can connect, see what helps us. And if you're curious to learn more about this and like what that looked like and the diagnosis process and all that stuff, feel free to reach out to me directly via DM. I'll put my Instagram down, but I can also film a video about it. So I feel like I was really talkative in this video. I had so much fun just like taking you guys through our little life here that we're now saying goodbye to, but this will be a fun video to look back on, and hopefully a fun one that you guys like to watch. And I can't wait to see you all back here soon. And I welcome you to Austin if you're moving here and you stayed around for this update. And I'm gonna stop rambling now. So I hope to see you back here soon. Please give it a like if you liked this video, maybe subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
heart.